presentation will outline the strategy communication campaign for Laundry Lane. The campaign responds to a key issue identified as Laundry Lane is highly credible and capable, but not yet visible enough to the institutional decision makers most likely to commission future work. In this pinch, I will explain the situation, the strategy, and the key messages, the proposed tactics, and how this campaign supports Laundry Lane's long-term positioning. Laundry Lane is already trusted for collaborative, ethical, and community-informed storytelling. However, its broader industry visibility is limited because much of its work is client-facing, but not always easy to public promote. So the issue is not capability. The issue is visibility and positioning. This creates an opportunity to strengthening recognition among the professional decision makers who are most likely to commission future projects. My strategy is focused. It's a focused positioning campaign rather than a broad awareness campaign. It targets institutional decision makers in government, healthcare, and NGOs because these are the publics most likely to influence Laundry Line's future growth. The strategy works through a simple progression. First, build visibility, then create meaningful professional engagement, and finally convert that interest into inquiry and follow-up contact. The campaign is built around one goal and three order objectives. The goal is to strengthen Laundry Lane's recognition and credibility as a specialist in inclusive storytelling among institutional decision makers. Objective 1 focuses on awareness and reach through LinkedIn content and campaign landing page. Objective 2 focuses on professional engagement through a downloadable guide and a co-hosted webinar. Objective 3 focuses on inquiry and conversion through targeted outreach and follow-up proof content. This structure keeps the campaign focused, measurable, and easy to evaluate. The campaign is designed for one key public, institutional decision makers, especially communication managers, campaign leads, and engagement teams in government, healthcare, and NGOs. They are the right public because they shape communication priorities and decision which agency get involved into future work. First key message focuses on practical value. Laundry Lane helps organizations communicate complex issues clearly and responsibly. The second focuses on process and trust. Laundry Lane combines creativity with collaboration and community-informed practice. The topics are organized in the same order as the three objectives. First, LinkedIn thought leadership posts create professional visibility, while the landing page gives the audience a place to learn more and take action. Second, the downloadable guide and co-hosted webinar deepen engagement by turning Laundry Lane's expertise into practical and credible professional value. Finally, targeted outreach and testimonial-based follow-up move the campaign towards inquiry and conversion. This is important because it avoids disconnected promotion. Each topic builds on the previous one and supports the next stage of audience journey. The campaign runs across 10 weeks, moving from visibility to engagement and to conversion. The budget is realistic for a smaller specialized agency with a total around 3,000 Australian dollars. Evaluation is tied directly to the three objectives. For awareness, I will measure LinkedIn engagement and landing page traffic. For engagement, I would measure guide downloads and webinar participation. For conversion, I will measure qualified inquiries, discovery calls, partner mentions, and follow-up interest. This is the campaign's communication product, a downloadable professional guide titled Inclusive Storytelling in Practice. I selected this format because it demonstrates Laundry Lane's expertise in a way that is practical and useful for institutional decision makers. It supports Objective 2 by creating professional engagement, but it also connects to other topics. It can be promoted through LinkedIn, hosted on a landing page, referenced in the webinar and shared through targeted outreach. Overall, this product shows campaign strategy in action. In conclusion, this strategy gives Laundry Lane a focused and realistic way to build recognition among the decision makers who matter most while reinforces long-term positioning as a specialist in inclusive storytelling.